So we'll now come on to show you the cleaning of the traditional espresso machine. For this we're going to be using the M39 GT dosatron machine, which is a new machine to the Cimbali range. There are some advanced features on the M39 range that we're not going to show today because I want to demonstrate how easy it is to clean a traditional machine, regardless of whether it's the M39 or M29 or even the M22 from our traditional range. So let's go. We have the Eco Cleaner powder, which is a sanitising detergent powder that we use for the group heads. We have an angled brush. These come in various different guises. This is an all-in-one set which has a doser, a brush and a prod for clearing the end of the steam nozzles. These are available either through Cimbali or through any good ancillary provider. And we also need, most importantly, a blank filter, which we drop into the top of the group head to create a back flush mechanism. Okay, so now we're going to come on to cleaning the traditional machine. We're going to start off by removing the two group handles and setting them off to one side. Do this very simply like so. Then we're going to take our angled brush and we're simply just going to agitate around the seals and the shower plate just to loosen any old coffee that may be sat within there. After a busy day of coffee preparation, you'll find that these will build up quite heavily with old coffee. Once we've done that, we're just going to then rinse it, and that will just loosen anything that we have. Let it run for about 5 seconds, and then we're just going to do it once more, like so. Can be quite a messy job, this. We're going to go on to the second one. Rinse that second group head just for 5 seconds. I'm using the manual start-stop button on the machine. You can use the pre-dosed espresso ristretto buttons if you so wish. These are obviously on a timed mechanism again, but for control and ease I use the manual button, like so. Okay. Once we've completed that, we're now going to take our blank filter and we're going to just drop that into the top of one of our group heads. Using our teaspoon, we're just going to take the tip of the teaspoon, drop that into the top like so. Try not to throw it everywhere. And then we're just going to reapply this to the machine, like so. And again, using the manual on-off button, I'm going to select the clean. So run that for about 5 seconds. What that's doing is back flushing the water mixed with the detergent back over the shower plate to give it a thorough clean. I'm just going to stop there. Just run it again for a few more seconds. Probably repeat this about 3 or 4 times just to give it a thorough clean before we rinse. We're lucky enough on this particular machine to have an LCD display here which shows us the timer of the water running, so it gives us a good accurate guide as to how long we're running it for. Don't run it for too long. It should end up potentially causing a flood on your counter. So we've done that a few times. We're just going to remove that from the machine like so and just tip the excess water out like so. I'm just going to then press the button, let some water rinse. I'm just going to reapply. This is just to rinse the group head of any detergent. Remove once again. And just a couple more seconds. Just like so. I'll just stop. Just giving that a wipe just to make sure it's thoroughly clean. Then we're going to repeat the exercise again on this group here. To finish off, what we're going to do is just remove the drip tray and take this to a nearby sink to ensure that we give it a full clean, because you will have coffee residue and deposits within the drip tray, so it's important to make sure that's kept nice and clean, as this will be possibly the bit your customers will see. I'm going to take a cloth as well and apply that underneath the drip tray just to cover the hole, and take that to a sink to clean it. We're now going to move on to the grip handles. It's always important to make sure that these are kept clean whilst you're in the process of making coffee, but at the end of every day it's important that we check underneath the group baskets, because coffee oils build up over a period of time and can cause flavour of the coffee to be compromised. To do this, I'm just using the side of the spoon. It's going to be quite tight, so I'm just going to drop that. I'm using a cloth, I'm just going to wipe inside here. A little before and after shot. So here you can see the oil deposits that the espresso leaves, and over a period of time that will stain the group head, cause a detrimental effect to the quality of the coffee. If the stains are quite tough to get, you can always use a bit of the eco powder to help remove some of these stains. Okay. Do the same with the baskets. These back in like so. And that concludes the cleaning of the traditional espresso machine.